I've been so alone ever since I left the tribe. That's just how it goes, guess I like the lonely vibe.
Yo, what is up guys, SurgicalGoblin here and welcome to this new episode. In today's video, I'm going to share a Lavaloon deck, and right now in my opinion Lavaloon is sort of an anti-Mega Knight deck, just because as you guys can see it has the Mega Minion, it has the minions, which like the Mega Knight is bad against air because it doesn't hit air, so those are good counters, and you have a lot of distraction units. Tombstone is not the best counter, but with the help with a Mega Minion, the tower, and then Tombstone for distraction, you can easily counter a Mega Knight. So in my opinion it's really strong in this meta. You have Zap versus the Bats Fireball for example the Electro Wizard or whatever he drops to counter. And the balloon is like the win condition, I guess. Of course you can also get a lot of damage with like Lavaloon Mega Minion, but the balloon is the damage dealer. I would say the balloon is the win condition. And unfortunately I didn't do any battles in this grand challenge yet, just because today was my first day of the study. Today was the introduction day, so right now I'm home from the introduction day. So it was pretty nice, like it was good, but I will be busy, like from now on I will be busy with the study as well. So maybe sometimes I will not upload, or I cannot get to 9 wins first, but that is because yeah, I will be studying right now. And for the guys asking or wondering right now, what are you going to study? I will study economics. But let's focus on this match. So with this deck you will always try to build up a strong push. The Lavaloon is your tank, so I often start off with the Lavaloon in the back. He responds with arches, so I will drop in balloon behind the Lavaloon and see what he has. I have my Mega Minion ready. He actually drops his own Mega Minion, so I will send in my Mega Minion so it can kill his arches. And I will zap his Goblin gang just to make sure the balloon will actually deal a lot of damage. And looks like this push will take the tower. And wow, that went really easy. I'm not sure what his deck is. He had Goblin gang, arches, and Mega Minion. Of course, and he has minions as well. Of course, we are in the beginning of the grand challenge, so the opponents aren't as good as, for example, 9 wins. But still, it should be still decent opponents, at least like 100 gems. So let's see. He pumps up, but I think I would just go for a 3-crown push. He does have a lot of answers for my Lavaloon, but I think with the right support units like the balloon and then a Mega Minion again for his arches, or we could fireball his arches. Let's say he actually has a golem. That's interesting. He spent 8 elixir. I think I would just go all in, go for the 3-crown. If we get the 3-crown already, I might do 3 more matches. Let's actually go with the Tombstone to defend, and once the golem is away I will send in the Mega Minion, but not already because otherwise it would target the golem. Right now it will go for the arches. Let's drop Goblin gang to distract this Mega Minion. Let's zap over here as well, just to make sure the Mega Minion and the minions etc will die. And I will go with a balloon right now. The minion will die, and I don't think he has too much for air right now. He did cycle to his arches and we will lose the tower, but I think the balloon should at least get 1 hit. There you go, so 1 hit, and I think we can defend this quite nice. The goblins will die to the tower. The golem will not get too much damage, and wow, he actually has E-barbs. Let's try to block that with Tombstone. Let's try to fireball over here, otherwise we will definitely get 3-crown. So wow, that's quite a lot of damage. Yeah, wow, that's so much damage. I didn't expect the E-barbs at all. I already dropped my Lavaloon. And wow, this is actually a really tough matchup. He has a lot of answers to my air, which he has arches, Mega Minion, minions. Let's try to defend as good as possible, I guess. Let's zap the Goblin gang. Hopefully that will die. So let's see, I'll go in with the Lavaloon offensive right now. Minions on top of the arches. Let's see if he drops anything. He drops his minions. I'll drop my Mega Minion. He has arches over there. We really need to get damage in right now. It looks like he spent like a lot of elixir there. I will actually fireball all his air units, and then I will go with a balloon just to see if he has anything. I do know that he has E-bar, so we need to have something to distract. But wow, let's see. I think this is a good game. He actually goes in with his collector. Good counter, I guess. He spent a lot of elixir, and wow, this will be really close, guys. The death damage will kill it, but I think he will go with E-barbs, so I don't want... Okay, he actually goes with arches. I just don't want to get risk that he will take down the tower easy, but if he goes with golem, yes. I think this is... No, I misclicked my Tombstone. I tried to guide it, but I think it's still close enough. Wow, this is so close. This will be so close. I zap over here. Let's see if the balloon doesn't make it, but we actually countered the golem quite nice. And wow, this is so close, guys. I misclicked my Tombstone, which was very poor placed by us. I guess I can fireball the arches in the tower, and we need 1 more fireball to secure the win. Now I will make sure I will not misplace my Tombstone. He has his Goblin gang there. I will drop my own Goblin gang. just cycle to, I guess I can drop a balloon to pressure to force him to defend. While pressuring, we can actually go cycle to fireball, but I think the def damage is already, yes, the balloon, the def damage will finish it off. We could throw the fireball, but the def damage is, I believe, like 250. So good game, well played, thumbs up. We took down the tower really easy, like that. The first push was so easy, and then after that, because he had so much answers for our push, like he had minions, Mega Minion, Archers, Goblin Gang, and then the E-Barbs actually surprised me. Like his E-Barbs, his timing was really nice because we didn't have anything. The Tombstone a little bit late, but definitely good game. So let's see. I will start off with a Mega Man in the back. Looks like he will go with Dark Prince. I will zap over here, and I could drop, well, he actually has a clone. I could drop like my Goblin Gang, but that doesn't really make sense to drop my Goblin Gang, just because I know it will die to the Dark Prince. So I rather take some damage to get an elixir lead and then build up one good push, because with Lavaloon, as you guys saw in the previous match, like only one good push could take down the tower really easy. Just because the Lavaloon is a really good tank. The balloon does so much damage when it connects. So I will drop both units, knowing that it actually targets 2. I'm free to drop my minions. He does have an Executioner, which is a really good counter versus my air. And if he has Tornado in this situation, he can fully counter the push. Looks like he doesn't have enough elixir, or he just doesn't have the Tornado like in his deck, I mean. And wow, again, like with one push, we take down the tower. Let's see. I will have my Mega Minion. Again, E-Barbs. Wow, that's so interesting. He actually has a clone spell with E-Barbs. I will drop my Goblin Gang to this side. I do know that he has Dark Prince, but I know that the Spear Goblins will distract it long enough so the towers can kill it. As you guys can see, we countered that pretty nice. And wow, this guy has E-Barbs, Dark Prince. Interesting deck. Not the best deck in my opinion, but we should be able to finish this one quite easy. And again, sorry guys that I wasn't able to get to 9 wins first, because then of course I get harder opponents. But as I said, like I had the introduction day from my study. So let's see, we counted the giant skeleton. It will still get the def damage on the tower, but I feel like we can actually go with a balloon right now, because he spent quite a lot of elixir. He doesn't have the bats in cycle. His electro wizard is out of rotation because he just used it. So the balloon gets one hit. I think maybe one more. Let's see. No, not one more. I think if it would have gotten one more, it would have been really close to fireball range. But let's go in with the Lava Hound. We should be able to get 3 crowns within this push. Let's go again with the Tombstone to distract. I'm not sure if I want to defend this. I would just go with a Mega Minion. Maybe I will defend this still. Let's see. Yes, we will not take any damage, so that's good. But I'm focusing on 3 crowns right now. I'll drop minions behind the Executioner. I can go with a balloon, or I could even cycle back to another Lava Hound, or do both. But I know that he has bats, so I will keep my zap. I'll actually throw... so I hit them both. Let's see if I killed them both. Yes, I killed the Electro Wizard and bats. Unfortunately, one is alive, but that's 3 crowns. Let's give him the good game. Well played and a thumbs up. I will do 2 more live battles right now, because this opponent wasn't that hard. So hopefully we're able to face someone using a meta deck with the Mega Knight, because then I can show you how to like counter the Mega Knight, because this deck, as I said, it's a really good deck versus the Mega Knight. So let's see. He said good thumbs up and a good luck. He started off with a Goblin Barrel. I have the Goblin Gang a little bit late. If you time the Goblin Gang right, like if you are really reactive, you can fully counter the Goblin Barrel. But looks like he's playing Lockbait, which can be annoying. Let's actually go with Tombstone first. If he goes aggressive, we can counter and then make a push. Otherwise, I can start my Lava and push right now. And I think I will just start it right now. The Knight should be able to die to the Tombstone and Tower. And let's see. He goes in with an angry face. He actually has Lumberjack. That's interesting. Looks like he doesn't have the original Lockbait. Goblin Barrel, Lumberjack, Knight. Let's see if he has Inferno Tower or anything for our Lava Hound. We can send in the balloon. He does have an Inferno Tower, level 6 Inferno Tower. And the skeletons are actually distracting the Inferno, which is really good for us. I will not zap it. He spent Fireball, so he doesn't have too much elixir. So I'll actually send in the Goblin Gang. Let's say he has Lock. Yeah, there you go. He spent his Lock, so he doesn't have anything right now for our push. He actually goes in with a Hawk Rider, but we have the Tombstone. And his cards are under-leveled, which is unfortunate for us. Again, an easy opponent. I'm really sorry, guys. And looks like we'll 3 crown another person, because we're dealing so much damage to his King Tower already. Again, taking down his tower really easy. But with, as I said, like with Lavaloon, you only need one good push to take down his tower. So let's see. Again, a Lava Hound in the back just to build up a push. He goes in with this. I think I would just ignore this, like not fully ignore this. Send in minions, but I know we can lose the tower. And then go for 3 crowns. He does have Inferno Tower there. So let's see what I want to do. I think I would drop my balloon behind this, all of this, because I know he is locked, so he doesn't have arrows. So he should be able to finish off the Inferno Tower. Then I will go with a Goblin Gang. He does have a really nice fireball, and he has lock-in cycle. Maybe the balloon will get one hit. Let's see. Yes, the balloon gets one hit, so that's really close to 3 crowns again. And let's see, I think in 1 minute we could go. I think I will go with an aggressive Lava Hound, not all the way in the back, because I'm not sure how much time we need to finish that off. So it looks like he's going for 3 crowns with the Hawk Rider in this lane, with the Lumberjack in this lane. And I will zap it all. I will try to zap it all. Let's see. Yes, pretty good zap, hitting all his Karmi. Let's go with the Goblin Gang. Let's save up for Balloon. I do know that he has Fireball, so I want to watch out with the Fireball value. There's his lock, and there you go. There's his Fireball. So now I will send in the Balloon, knowing that he just used his Fireball. He just used his Inferno, and that's good game for sure. The Minions might actually finish it off before the Balloon reaches the tower. And good game. Well played. And a thumbs up. Definitely a good game. Again, a little bit, I would not say easy. Maybe I make it look easy. Of course, these opponents are not super easy. But still, it's not the hardest I can get. But I already explained it. Again, sorry guys, but let's see. So again, I will start off with the Lava Hound in the back. I know that like people would say, why do you drop it right away? They can punish. But right now, for example, I would have Goblin Gang. I would have Minions. And right now, he goes in. Oh, I should have zapped the Goblin Gang. But he goes in with a Hawk Rider, a Bandit. The Hawk Rider and the Bandit didn't even die. He spent the lock as well. He spent so much damage. And often people tend to overspend when they see a tank. And right now, he should not have too much elixir to defend this. I can even support it with a Mega Minion as well. He has a main horde there, but the Mega Minion and the Lava Hound should be able to finish off the main horde. If not, really good counter, of course. But still, like, people tend to over commit when they see a tank. And right now, I feel like we dealt more damage. I feel like we're still up a little bit in elixir. So that's a good, like, I would not say tip, but that's something I do. Like, when I see I have Minions or Goblin Gang, it's totally fine to take some damage on the other lane. Like, you can take some damage. And again, he goes in with a Hawk Rider. Again, I have the Goblin Gang. He doesn't have the lock-in cycle. He does have Zap as well. So the Hawk Rider will get 2 hits. But again, he spent 6 elixir. I spent 3 elixir. So I can make a stronger push. He shouldn't have his main horde in cycle. I think he needs to drop 1 more card right now. So I can send in a Balloon. I have my Fireball ready for his Wizard. Let's see. I will try to hit the Wizard and the Spear Goblins. So let's throw in the Fireball right now. Maybe I even hit the... No, I didn't hit the main horde. But still, we took down the tower. And we have the Zap for his main horde. Let's see if he supports it with the Hawk Rider. He actually goes in with a Bandit. Let's see. I will take this damage and then I will send in Minions. He tried to predict my Goblin Gang, but it wasn't this cycle yet. So next time I will drop my Lava Hound in the other lane. I have my Goblin Gang for his Hawk Rider. And if you're fast enough with the Goblin Gang to counter his Hawk Rider, the Hawk Rider will not get a single hit. So again, let's go in with the Lava Hound all the way in the back. We have Goblin Gang ready for his Hawk Rider. Knowing he still needs to take down the tower, he might go try to punish. Looks like he actually goes in with a P.E.K.K.A. I still have my Goblin Gang ready. Knowing that he doesn't have lock-in cycle, he just used it. Let's go in with the Balloon in the back. Let's see, I will drop my Tombstone. I will zap over here just to make sure the Minions will actually die. I will drop Minions because if I drop Goblin Gang and he has lock again, he might be able to get a lot of value. There you go, there's his lock. So he doesn't have it for the Goblin Gang, but looks like the Wizard will get a lot of value. And the Lava Hound died, so we need another tank in there. I'll drop another Lava Hound and then I will drop my Goblin Gang, knowing he just spent his lock. And I think this is a good game. He shouldn't be able to defend this. Let's actually zap his Minions. The Spear Goblins should be able to finish them off because the zap barely kills them. But with the help of the Spear Goblins, we should be able to counter the main horde. Let's drop Tombstone for the Hawk Rider just to make sure we don't lose the tower. And that's good game. Let's give him the good game. Well played and a thumbs up. I have been recording for 30 minutes, so I think I would just do one more live battle. Quite a lot of live battles, but so far the opponents haven't been super hard. We have the crown chest, so let's open the crown chest. Gems, skeletons, giant, not a legendary, but we will get an epic. And let's see the prince, which isn't bad at all. I have the prince quite high, like my prince can already go to level 7 as an epic, which is quite high. Let's go for one more live battle, the last one, and that will be the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed so far. I don't think I've ever done an episode about Lavaloon, and it is a really strong archetype, especially if you have the right matchup. Let's see, this time we don't start with a Lava Hound, so I will wait for my opponent to drop something. He goes in with a Night Witch. I will have my Tombstone, my Minions ready. Minions are really good versus the Night Witch, but I just don't want to give him Fireball value or Poison value, so I waited for him. Looks like he already dropped his Fireball, So we're free to place our minions. Let's see if he has a zap. Let's see. Okay, the Goblin Gang and the minions should be able to counter that. And we sort of have a counter push going, so he spent quite a lot. He needs to respond to that. He had a zap, really nice zap, so the tower wasn't able to get any damage. Or we weren't able to get any damage because of the tower killing those units. So we have a lava coming. He's laughing, I'm not sure why. But he pumped up, so I will go with a balloon. And I will support it with a Mega Minion as well, because like we know, he just spent 6 elixir on the collector. He shouldn't have that much elixir right now. And I will zap over here just to make sure the Inferno Dragon dies. Just to make sure the Mega Minion is long enough distracted. And looks like the balloon made it to the tower. Let's see if we take down the tower right now. He actually zaps, really nice zap. His zap are really on point, well played for sure. And this is definitely a good player. I feel like he's using a Golem deck with Collector, with Bandit, Inferno Dragon, maybe 3 Muskies. But I don't see 3 Muskies often with Inferno Dragon. Let's go in with the Goblin Gang, knowing he just spent his zap. We should be able to take down the tower. There's this golem. He does have a golem. Let's send in, let's drop the tombstone. And this tombstone placement is really key, because as you guys will see soon, it will actually get in range of both towers. So both towers will be able to help kill the golem, which is really key, of course. So let's go in with a Mecha Minion, and let's have a really nice zap over here. I'll drop my Goblin Gang to distract, and let's see if we counter this push. As you guys saw, like, the 2 towers are shooting on the golem right now. Hopefully we're able to distract long enough. I'll have my tombstone. The bandit should be able to, or the skeleton should be able to kill the bandit. And wow, we're countering that really well. He does have a fireball, so we still need to drop a Mega Minion. Maybe a little bit of an overcommitment, but I'll actually go with the pressure to create the pressure, forcing him to defend. I know that he has Zap, and Zap will not kill goblins. So if he Zaps right there, it will not kill it. So the Step Goblins will be able to get a lot of damage if he has the Zap. Looks like he doesn't have the zap. There's his zap a little bit late. He did, or a little bit early, I mean, because he didn't hit the lava pups. And I think we should be able to finish the second tower. He actually defends really nice, but like while defending, you cannot also be pushing. So no time for him to make a push. There's his golem. We could even pressure in the other lane with the balloon, but I don't think it's needed. We can zap the golem. We can cycle to a tombstone. This deck cycles quite quick as well. Like, of course, it's a beatdown deck, but it's not even super expensive. There's our second tombstone, and that's good game. Let's give him the good game, the wall plate, and the thumbs up. So there you guys have it. 5 live battles, 5 wins in this grand challenge so far. Again, I'm sorry for not being able to go from 9 to 12 wins as usual, but I am going to start my study. Like, I already started my study. Today was the introduction day. If you guys have any suggestions for a future episode, let me know in the comments. I hope you all have a great day, and if you're not subscribed to my channel yet, feel free to subscribe, and I hope to see you in one of my next videos. Bye guys.